Hello everyone, this is Blake Levon with HomeBusinessFrontiers.com. I wanted to record a video this evening to talk a bit about financial success and success in your home business through your attitude and energy around money, wealth, and abundance. And I want to give this video, use as the baseline of this video my personal story regarding attitude, energy about wealth and abundance. When I was a child growing up, I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, pretty much, well, not in the heart of the city, but definitely in not one of the more affluent areas of town. And I remember growing up in my family that there was a lot of stress about money. There was a lot of we weren't dirt poor or anything, but my parents had to work a lot. They had to work all the time, and there was always concern and just this energy in our family about paying the bills. Just, do we have enough money? And I remember it's so clear that energy was always there, that stress around money. And even clearly there were, as in all towns, there were more affluent areas, and I remember as a kid as well that my parents, when the subject of money or wealth, or when maybe the subject of those people who lived in more affluent areas, when that subject came up, there was an inherent almost resentment or anger. Maybe the source was jealousy, but the way that I experienced it as a child was that it was this sort of resentment. It was this negativity about those people with money or something. And it's interesting because having lived more years now, I've seen that a lot. I've seen that from all people in all walks of life. This inherent negative energy around money and wealth, and those people who have money and wealth, there's something to be hated about them, or something to be something negative about them. And so as I kind of grew up, got into my adult years and more professional years, I sort of naturally stayed away from anything that had to do with money or big money or business. I never really did anything entrepreneurial wise, and I just I didn't really care about trying to make a lot of money. I lived really simply, really cheaply. Money was something that I almost avoided, to be honest with you. I sort of stayed away from it. And I think a lot of it had to do with this sort of negative energy around business and acquiring financial wealth or whatever it may be. But then I ended up falling in love, getting married, having kids, and suddenly with having two children that came into my life, there was this greater importance around money. There was this greater need to have more flow of wealth coming in, and to our family, more financial stability. And so, I started working more, and really started thinking more about how can I get more financial success and security for the family, and through that path, through my path with that, I started to meet some people who are entrepreneurs and were in business, and they were extremely successful, and through them, these are people also as well that they were my peers, and I could actually connect with them. They were the same age as me, kind of had lived somewhat of a similar life in certain ways, and I felt there was something in me that was more open to connecting with them and getting to know them more, and it was fascinating to me. Something I started to see that they had this huge amount of financial abundance, this huge amount of financial wealth, and they didn't really have to work that hard to get it. It just was, this money was kind of just coming to them. Thousands and thousands of dollars every month was just coming to them. And it was mind-boggling to me, because these people were clearly, these people were very smart, very proactive, creative. They had all the right pieces, to be successful people, and that certainly was a big part of their success. But they also weren't. They weren't. They weren't unlike anyone else that I had met. That I could relate to these people. There wasn't something that was divine about their intelligence or their creativity. But yet there was something that was different about them. that was clearly different from me, that was enabling all this wealth to come into their lives. And the more that I spent time with these people and got to know them, one of the biggest things that stood out was that there was an attitude about wealth that didn't carry that negativity, that didn't have that baggage, that resentment that I definitely had in me around, you know, people with wealth and financial abundance. And I started to really look more deeply in myself about that, and ask myself more about that, and compare myself to them in more ways, and say, gosh, is that, you know, could that be one of the core elements that's really stopping financial abundance from coming to me? And I really started working on it within myself, and thinking about it more, and I could see very clearly in myself when I would think about, just when I was to sit with that energy about money, and I would think about people who had money, I could feel that old energy from when I was a kid, you know, in my family growing up. I could feel that old energy of that resentment and that, you know, jealousy or even anger about people who had money. And I could see that energy in me, if that energy was projecting out of me and going towards other people who had wealth and money, that then if I was imagining myself, or if I would think about myself having wealth and financial abundance, that then that same negativity would just naturally turn around and come right back at me. And that probably was a significant thing on a core sort of energetic, this life energy, you know, there's just the energy that we radiate from our being every day. But on a core level, that was probably having a dramatic effect on my ability to have, you know, financial wealth, you know, come into my life. And that was a profound realization for me, and it's something that I feel it's really important to share with you and with anyone out there. I mean, as a result, I mean, over the years, I've worked on that more and more, and I've tried to open up more, and every time I felt that energy, I've really tried to sit with it and say, hey, you know, that's a judgment. I don't need that energy in me. I just want to be open. And I've truly found that for myself that creating that energetic shift inside myself has really truly enabled more doors to open, more financial wealth, and more opportunity has come my way. And I think one of the most, you know, a profound part of that shift has just been in my attitude and that core energy that's within me around money and wealth. And so I wanted to record this video and share that, you know, with anyone who happens to see this video. I think it's a really important thing. And, you know, us at homebusinessfrontiers.com, every month there are thousands of people that are coming to our website and using our website as a tool to find just fantastic home-based business opportunities. And you know, if I am deeply invested in each individual's success, and you know because of that, I really felt that I wanted to convey this message and to get it out there, and just to suggest to people that, you know, if you are taking that next step and interested in getting involved in a home-based business and trying to create more financial abundance, more financial security for yourself, that one of the things I really would recommend thinking about and looking at is that core energy, that core you know, resonance that's inside you. You know, what is there? What's your core attitude about wealth and money, and how might that be affecting you in your life? You know, how might they be affecting you, having effect on your financial success and on your success in having a home business? Additionally to that, we are a fantastic team here at Home Business Frontiers. We are extremely excited and invite anyone who wants to, you know, is looking for a home-based business opportunity. If you're looking for a really great team of people to partner with who can help you with all aspects of your business, please send us an email or give us a call. The email address is info@homebusinessfrontiers.com, and the phone number is 877-922-2345. We look forward to talking to you anytime. So thank you very much, and good luck, everybody. All right, bye now.